Debonair. Okay.
Another one bites the dust, y'all. Another one bites the damn. We have yet another one. I'm gonna keep saying this. By the time y'all see this video, I guarantee y'all I'm gonna have another one cooked up. I guarantee y'all. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are the ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I think the last lady I did wasn't even 2 weeks ago. Wasn't even 2 weeks ago. Brittany Zamora, who's married, by the way. She got a whole entire husband that was trying to defend this PDF file nonsense. But Dev, protect these children from these men, Dev. We have to protect. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Protect our little girls from these men because the men are predators. Well, what about the women? This is about to be crazy. And shout out to this little boy's father. I think he's 13. Shout out to this little boy's father. His little boy father confronted the damn teacher and called her out on the damn nonsense and recorded the whole ordeal. Shout out to that damn father. Shout out to him. Brittany Zamora, I'm glad. I think she's arrested, but her husband needs to be arrested too for trying to defend and try to hide the nonsense. Because I really believe her husband knew about it, and I believe her husband had something to do with it also too as well. So his ass need to be sitting right next to her ass in the goddamn jail cell. Let's get into it, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Perverted person are you? I want to know right now. You are a monster. You're a child. Do you understand me?
This is the father, y'all.
No.
Why do you say that?
Oh, see, I'm a lot smarter than you. I'm so much smarter than you. You do not understand how much smarter than you I am. I got you. I want you to know that now. I got you. Do me a favor. Do not call this number back again. The next time you'll hear from me will be in court. I am coming for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a wonderful evening, okay, you stupid.
Can you explain to me? Can we meet, to talk about this? Is there something we can settle out, outside?
Oh yeah, that's what we can do. So I can give you a chance to do it to some other kid. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. No, Miss Zamora, do me a favor. Do not call me back again. Do you understand me? Make sure you tell your husband what's going on.
He is right here. Can he talk to you?
Oh yeah, put your husband on the phone. I'm more than happy to talk to that dumb mother too.
Earlier that afternoon, Maria found some questionable messages on her stepson's phone through a tracking app. When she noticed the name of the person on those messages, she was horrified to discover it was none other than her son's 6th grade teacher, Brittany Zamora. Alarmed, she immediately informed her husband, John. When John confronts Brittany, her husband, Daniel, rushes to her defense, utterly unaware of the devastating truth that lies beneath the surface.
Hey, man. Hey, don't say hey, man to me. You got a monster. If I was you, you stupid mother, I'd leave her.
Man, listen.
No, listen to me, you stupid mother. Okay, you're stupid headed. Do you want to? I'd love to put my hands on. You're a stupid mother. You know that? You dumb mother. You dumb mother.
Think about, God preaches forgiveness, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna preach forgiveness when I put my hands on your throat, you stupid mother.
I understand your pissed.
No, you don't get it, you dumb. Listen to me.
I'm glad whoever edited this video took out all them cuss words because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, God damn, but Buddy cussing a lot, and rightfully so. Buddy cussing a lot. I'm thinking to myself, damn, I ain't gonna be able to monetize this. Well, I'm glad. Shout out to the editors. Let me hear her finish this, but let's keep going.
I am not going to settle outside of court. There's not enough money you could possibly ask and offer me to settle this.
Facts.
Get that through your head. Your woman is a monster. Hey, do you want me to tell you the whole story? She had another 13-year-old in there watching the whole thing. She's a monster.
Soon Daniel is going to face a rude shock, one that will impact not only him, but the entire community.
So, man, look, this whole situation is crazy. I've never heard of anything like this in my entire life, and I'm sure as a parent, you gotta be livid, pissed, downright hurt.
Stab this mother.
You trust the system. You trust the system, and man, honestly, this sucks as a husband. As a husband, I am distraught. Let down.
Dude,
You over here talking about he distraught and he hurt and he this. Bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that. What are you going to do to bring this 13-year-old boy to justice? That's what we want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh man, I'm distraught and I'm livid, and as a husband, you know, this is just something that, bro, what the hell? No, don't nobody want to hear that. She over here hollering about, oh, can we meet somewhere? Can we talk? Meet for what? What we need? What we need to talk about? I forgot to add that part in. She was, bro. I'm telling, there's something wrong with these people. There's something wrong with these people. Not only was she texting and sending news or this other stuff to this little boy on her phone. I say this all the time. They getting too comfortable nowadays. They ain't even trying to hide it. They're not even trying to hide it. Texting on their main phone. If you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, why the hell are you using your phone? You supposed to. I ain't gonna say what you're supposed to do, but yeah, it's just way too comfortable, y'all. Way too comfortable. On top of that, to add more salt to the damn wound, she over here with her face down, ass up, getting her cheeks clapped by one 13-year-old boy, and another 13-year-old boy is in the same room watching and, you know, playing with herself and all this other nonsense. Just crazy. I'm sitting there like, bro, what is happening right now? As I'm reading this goddamn article, I'm reading this, I'm reading that. I had to go and do my due diligence. Luckily, I was able to find these videos. I'm just, again, the husband needs to be right where she is. I don't give a damn about none of that. Bro, no, we not dealing with none of that, bro. What are you over here hollering about? Oh, we need to meet. We need to do this, that, and third. He over here hollering about, oh, yeah, well, God preaches forgiveness. What the hell are you talking about? Cuz, I'm going to forgive. You going to forgive me when I wrap my hands around your throat. Yo, I'm terrified of having kids, y'all. Honestly, I'm terrified because I just don't know what I would do in a situation like that. And shout out to the father here. This is you know, cool, calm, and collected. As cool, I should say, as cool, calm, and collected as it may go. Mainly because what? Now, if I was in Buddy's shoes, I probably would have agreed to meet up with her just to put hands on all of them. So I'm shout out to Buddy for having way, way, way more self-control, because I don't think I would have been able to have that self-control. Shout out to this father. Shout out to this father. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I mean, damn, bro. She like not apologetic about it. Or is there anything that we can talk about? What did Buddy say? He said, bro, you think you're gonna pay me to sweep this up under the rug? There is no amount of money that you can damn give me. That's his son. That's his son. And apparently another 13-year-old boy. Now we know of at least, if I remember correctly, the article said 3, but now we know at least 2. Now we know at least 2, because if I remember correctly, allegedly she was letting 2 boys run a train on her. And y'all gonna look me in my eye and tell me that the goddamn that Brittany husband ain't know about this? Buddy knew. Buddy had to have known. Buddy is way too chilled, way too cool, calm, and collected. I don't get it. I'd have been sitting there, bro. As soon as I grabbed that phone, I'd have been like, "Hey, bro, what's happening? What's going on? Why are you cussing at my wife like that?" Oh, well, she was sleeping with my son. He's 13. Excuse me? Sir, don't even worry about it. I'm calling the police right now. Click, hung the phone up. That's exactly what I would have done in that goddamn situation. First of all, you married. She cheating on you. That's number one. And you know, maybe they swingers. I don't know. But that's just number one. She cheated on you. Number 2, it's an underage child. And real quick, fellas, this is off topic, but real quick, fellas, these are the same women that run around here hollering about you got to make $100,000, but y'all out here giving up coochie to a 13-year-old boy. That's crazy. Lock him up, the husband. Lock her up, the Brittany, what's her name, Zamora, whatever her goddamn name is. Get both of their ass off the street. Let's get into it, y'all. Part 2.
See, the thing is, I don't get with the monster.
I know, God, it's the worst for me. I'm pretty much throwing up. She's confided in me and told me just now all the truth, and it's man, I'm shaking. I mean,
Well, explain to me what she's told you.
as a man, I can't really.
No, I want to know. You said she confided in you. Let me know what she told you so I can tell you she told you everything. Let me know if she told you everything. Grab some nuts and talk to me like a man. What the did she tell you she did to a 13-year-old boy?
It's to be honest, it's more of just the messaging and.
Oh, so she didn't tell you everything then. Oh, man.
I mean, I'm hearing it from you, sir. I'm hearing it from you.
Well, you ain't going to hear else from me. Not a thing.
Despite the horrid details that John reveals to Daniel, he comes up with a proposition that only escalates matters.
So what I'm asking you is if you could possibly, Brittany has been a great teacher for a long time. 5 years, she's done so much for so many students and raised so many people's lives from the ghetto. She's been to
5 years. She was teaching for 5 years, and what he just said, she teaches in the ghetto. Underprivileged children, probably poor, on welfare, Section 8, some type of government assistant living. They do stuff like this to children in those poverty areas, like y'all know what I'm talking about, like the ghettos, the low income areas. They do stuff like that to them children in those types of predicaments because they know for a fact what 9 times out of 10 they ain't gonna say nothing. Number one. Number two, if they do say something, offer them some cash to sweep under the rug. Number three, nobody will believe them. This is not the first time. Well, I keep saying that. We know of at least two other kids. So apparently allegedly three. We know of two. One of the boys that she was sleeping with, which is the buddy's son, and then another little boy, while she allowed him to watch and masturbate or whatever the case may be, while he watched his friend sleep with his damn teacher. I would assume she probably slept with the other little boy too. And then we know of the third little boy from the article that I was reading. So we know of at least three. Minimum of 3. What else is there to talk about? Oh, well, she told me about the text messages and stuff. Bro, she didn't tell you everything, number one. Number two, if she told you about text messages, why aren't you upset? She was sexting him, talking about how, she feels him and she feels. I'm not even going to get on because it was very vulgar. I'm not even going to tell y'all what the text messages was saying. It was insane. I'm talking about if, as a grown ass man, if a grown woman was to text that to me, I'll be feeling some type of way. Like, damn, baby, relax. Like, why you say? Seriously, she was texting him crazy stuff. Outside of all of that, sending news and sending videos of her playing with her playing with herself and all this stuff, just crazy stuff. These women don't give a damn anymore, bro. They're not even trying to hide it. Not even trying to. In the least, I'm thinking to myself, damn, baby, you could at least. You doing all this on your main phone? You ain't even gonna try to hide it? If y'all paid attention at the beginning of the video, they said what? They said the mother found out because she recognized the teacher's cell phone number. Let's keep going, man. But I'm telling y'all, but y'all are constantly hollering about, protect our kids from these men. These men are predators. These men are predators, Dev. And I say this all the time. Well, damn. Okay, I'll give that to y'all. But what about the women? Is women not doing anything? This been going on. I told y'all I was 14, 15 years old, messing with my neighbor who was grown. She was like 20, 24 or something like that. I told y'all again, I was a sophomore. I think I may have been freshman. I was sophomore in college when I met this one chick that worked at Lauder Hill Mall. Y'all already know what time it is. She lied. She told me she was 26. Come to find out she was in her 30s. I was hitting that for damn near a semester, maybe 2 semesters. I was only 14, 15 at the time. These are, if I remember, I put the at the top. If y'all want to go and I'm not going into the details at the end. I already did that. If I remember, I put the at the top. Y'all can go back and watch that video. But yeah, these females been doing that. I've been growing up seeing damn women back when I was underage, 13, 14 years old, women trying to grab me, trying to kiss me on my damn mouth, trying to grab me and all, touching and rubbing all on my damn legs. Women been doing stuff like that. This ain't nothing new. They sweep this under the rug because why? Oh, she's a woman, Dev. Dev, it's okay. She's a woman. She was just hormonal. That's all. She just had a bunch of hormones built up. It's fine, Dev. Let it go. No, we're not going to let it go. And each and every time this comes across my table, comes in my phone, in my notification, my email, my DM, whatever the case may be, if I got time, I'm gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna say I'm always do it. Y'all already know I got a full-time job here. I'm sorry. I get to these videos when I can. I was about to say something else, but let's keep going.
Parents' homes to talk to students. We've done the tutoring program. She's done so much, and she made a huge mistake. The biggest mistake of anybody could ever make in the whole entire world. But she got invested in a very, very, very bright, smart, and great student, honestly, and a great person, and probably comes from y'all, honestly. And I get you. I get it, man. You probably don't even want to hear my voice, and I wouldn't want to hear my voice either.
I'd like to hear your voice when I got my hands around your throat. Your wife decided to be a monster and prey on a child. She scarred my son mentally. Do you understand what a 13-year-old boy did? Do you get that at all?
What Daniel Zamora does not know yet is that earlier that afternoon, the boy confessed to his parents that not only had he and his teacher been exchanging explicit text messages, but Brittany had been sexually assaulting him on more than one occasion. However, this appalling information still doesn't reveal the full extent of this.
Real quick, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can blow this up. You see, this is a video here, right? Y'all see? I don't know. It says replay. You see that video? That video is from her. This woman was sending him pictures, nudes, videos of her playing with herself, with her hands, with toys. This girl was going all out. As I'm reading this, and I'm just like, how? Number one, two, why? Why? You want to cheat? And again, Buddy doesn't even sound upset. I believe they're swingers. They got to be swingers. They have to, because this isn't making any sense to me. Because I'm sitting there thinking about the first thing I'd be pissed off is the fact that, first of all, you messed with a child, number one. Number two, you cheated. Those are two things that popped up into my head as I'm reading this. So that lets me know for a fact they are swingers and or maybe he's a cuck. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. But the fact that she was sending these videos and all these messages and all these other things to anybody, let alone a child, but to anybody, you should be upset. And Buddy doesn't even sound the least bit concerned. Oh yeah, well, your son is such a bright individual. He's such a great child. And we doing so much donations and we got so much things going on. We have this, bro. I know you don't want to hear my voice right now. And bro, I don't want to hear none of this damn nonsense you hollering about right now. Your wife is a predator and she assaulted my 13-year-old boy. I don't want to see her in prison. Now you're defending this nonsense. I want to see your ass in prison too. This is insane, y'all.
It's a devastating ordeal.
What would you say happened? So I know, as a husband, man, I want to know this.
Bro, let me just tell you something. I'm not going to go any further because I need to make sure that you guys understand one thing, is that the lawyers will tell you everything that happened. But I'm trying to warn you, my man. What I'm trying to warn you, my man, is you don't get yourself involved, brother. Don't do that.
Man, that's not what a real man would do.
Oh, then look, I'm just going to tell you right now. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you before I hang up on you. Don't waste your time calling me back right now. But what I am going to tell you is stay by her, bro. Do that. Your mom, your dad, her mom, her dad, everybody's going to know what this sick did. Everybody. You have a wonderful evening. Don't call this phone back. Have a good one.
The following morning, an officer arrives at 6:30 a.m.
Is it a tablet?
No, it's a cell phone, sir.
Whatever the cell phone is, that we can seize that at this point because they need the evidence. Are you okay with that?
Season it. I don't like the idea, and I told the principal. Only problem is I told the principal he's expecting me to show him all this too.
The criminal investigations obviously will be shared because he's the one that reported this to us.
Yeah.
So it'll all be shared with the principal.
Before speaking with Brittany, John notified the school principal about the deeply disturbing secrets his son revealed. The principal immediately called police and put Brittany on administrative leave pending an investigation. But this is only the beginning. Police and the parents are yet to discover even more outraging information about this incident.
It specifically happened at the school?
Yes, in the classroom.
Okay. There's nobody else around?
I believe there might have been another boy, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But not doing it with her, just like a lookout.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure yet.
How many times did this happen?
I think it happened 3 times.
Okay.
Well, he said the problem is he's literally coming out with all the truth. You see what I'm saying?
No, I know. Yeah. He's 13. I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably
Scared right now.
The testimony of this other boy who witnessed the crime will soon reveal chilling details that will leave the investigators stunned. As the officer asks more questions, John elaborates on the complaint he registered with the police department after receiving harassing calls from Brittany and Daniel, who pleaded with him not to make an official complaint about the incident.
She called you several times and you
Yes,
called them about harassment, correct?
Yeah, but the thing is, she called that. She called from a
Well, we
restricted
got
number.
two missed calls from a restricted number to
Okay.
their phone, and another call that was when we called it back. It was a Circle K.
Okay.
But when we said hello, hello, nobody responded. So that was on his phone.
Okay.
Then a few hours later, we got a call from unknown number, and we didn't know if it was one of you guys or what. So he answered.
It wasn't an unknown phone number, like you could visually see his phone number.
Okay.
According to the police report, during the phone calls, the Zamoras repeatedly suggested they meet up and settle this matter outside.
This is sickening, dude. Well, the thing is, it's just like, what I don't understand is, like, how big of a weirdo do you have to be to protect somebody like this?
No, I
It
get
makes
it.
no sense. It's just nasty, you know?
This is, yeah, like you said, you see these on national news all the time.
And I see that's what I'm trying to keep out.
Later that morning, 2 new officers meet with the parents and the principal, Timothy Dickey, at the school. As Maria begins by informing the officer about the discovery she made on her stepson's phone, none of them are aware of the horrifying revelations that are still to come.
So I'm reading through the conversations, and I've done this before with other conversations of his as well. But this time I saw at the bottom that it had Mrs. Zamora Instagram profile. That was her name. And then what confirmed it is her first name was used in the conversation where either he wrote it or she wrote it.
Okay.
And they put last name. And so then the conversation just kept on. And it was like he was talking to a girl, like his girlfriend. So I showed my husband the conversation, and then when he came home, we talked to my son. And we told him, we need you to be completely honest right now. We already know the answer to everything we're going to ask. So we just need you to tell us the truth.
Okay.
So we showed him the conversation, and we said, who is this woman talking to? And he said, my teacher.
Okay.
And so my husband just told him,
Okay.
have you done anything with your teacher? And he said, yes.
He said yes.
On confrontation, the boy revealed further disturbing details to his stepmother.
He told us that when he asked for permission to stay after school to help with the talent show, to set up and make posters, he's doing good. It's the best he's ever done in school. So we are letting him do other things, like participate in sports. And so when he asked to stay after and help, we didn't see an issue with it.
Right.
He even brought home a permission slip to sign and everything. So we said, yeah, go ahead. If you need your help, stay.
Okay.
And he said that that's when it happened.
Maria, the stepmother, begins to detail how she believes the teacher groomed her child. Approximately a month prior to when things went this far, there had been rumors circulating throughout the class that Brittany had been favoring the victim. However, while some students complained he was getting more attention than they were, others had...
Hey, Zamora.
So these are the videos that they used to make together. These are the videos they used to make together, man. I'm telling y'all, this is just, this goes on for like another, I think maybe 3 or 4 more videos. I'll probably have this be like the last video. I don't know, because it's already getting a little long-winded, I should say. But it's just like, I cannot stress this enough. I just need y'all to understand that these people exist in all shapes, sizes, age, genders, race, political parties, financial classes. I don't give a damn. These people are everywhere. And so when you're sitting here and constantly trying to put everybody in one, like one box as far as, only men do this or only da. I've told this story so many goddamn times, but I'm going to keep on telling it. I've told you about my damn coworkers. My coworker was outside. My coworker pulled her daughter last August, I think it was. My coworker pulled her daughter, who I believe she's 13 or 14, I can't remember. she pulled her daughter out of a male teacher class because he looked like the type to try and do something with her daughter. And my other coworker, who was a female, again agreed with her wholeheartedly. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, why some of the best teachers, some of the best role models I had growing up came from men. Why is it that men have this, male teachers has this negative narrative painted with them, especially a black male, have this negative you know, I can't even think of the goddamn word, y'all. I can't even think this negative notion that they want to do something inappropriate with your child, with the child or children in general, as if the women are not doing the exact same thing. I never disagreed with any woman that says, "Oh, protect our daughters from these men." I don't disagree with y'all. Yes, I agree with you. But what about these little boys? Why aren't women saying protect our little boys from these women? Why y'all not saying that? As often as y'all are saying protect these girls from these men. These men are this, these men are that. Because it doesn't fit their narrative that women don't do or cannot do any wrong, especially when they're in these types of damn roles. If I remember, I put it at the top. I just did a video, depending on when I dropped the video. I did a video about a week ago where a lady who was, I think she was 33, was sleeping with a 12-year-old boy, got pregnant by the boy, had his baby, and when she bonded out of jail, they took the baby away from the family and gave it back to the woman. How? Why? Y'all think this, man? This is probably gonna be my last video. Let's see what's happening. But this is the video of them two interacting with each other.
Hey, Zamora.
The interviewer broaches over the more unsettling subjects and makes notes of the events leading up to that revolting act. It wouldn't be long after this that Brittany began making distressing advances on the young boy in the most innocent setting.
Where in the classroom exactly were you at when that happened?
At her desk.
At her desk. Is there another time that something happened?
Yeah, she's done that a couple times, but I can't remember every time. That was just like the first time.
As the 11-year-old witness begins his interview, it is tragically obvious that given his age, he does not understand everything that he has witnessed.
I was one of the witnesses, or one of the people that saw Ms. Zamora and my friend. One night, I wasn't there though, told me that, because he was at his grandparents' house, and he snuck out like at 12 or 11, and he went in the car like 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
Did you see them texting? Did you see with your own eyes them texting every day?
Yeah, he did show me messages, and like he said, "Oh, me and Zamora are texting." Yeah, so I saw it with my own eyes.
So tell me everything about the messages. What did they say?
They were just flirting.
So what do you mean they were flirting?
Like they're texting dirty stuff. Like on Instagram, they text dirty stuff, and then every day, Ms. Zamora messages, so like no one will catch them texting because isn't supposed to text Ms. Zamora. So, and then when her mom that he's been texting and texting Ms. Zamora in class grad, he said, "Oh, you should not be texting," but then now they started texting on Instagram.
Back in the interview with the victim, the boy says something so unbelievably harrowing that the interviewer is left almost speechless.
She'd be like, "Okay, class, time for CNN 10, get your snacks out and like go find a place to sit down." And then I wouldn't really bring a snack. I would just like go up there and I'd press play and I would like put my hand behind the chair and that's when I would do that. And then she'll like stand behind me.
The witness elaborates further that Brittany often organized viewings of a daily news program for students called CNN 10 and the deplorable acts that really transpired during these sessions.
When we're watching CNN 10, everyone watches CNN 10, and then she has a desk, and then this is a screen, everyone looks that way. So Lauren said like to come over here so we can have cover, so no one can see.
Is there a time that, did you ever look?
Look, no.
Okay.
because they told me like not to look.
Okay. So that happened one time or more than one time?
More than one time. Like every day, like at 2:40, we do CNN 10. And like not every day because people want to do CNN 10 and like touch the computer and like pause and stuff. But most of the time, they do it, yeah.
As the interview continues, the victim shares more about the beginning of this awful act and how it affected his friendship with the witness.
So was that this school year or a different school year?
This school year.
The school year.
This is the first school. This is when I went to this school.
So tell me about the friend that knew.
I told him. But he was like mad because I was like talking to her. He's like, bro, do you go here? Like, no. He's like, bro, tell me the truth. And he's like mad. He's like, bro, you're not a good friend. And then I like told him. And then he was like, alright, I want to come away. But when like that happened, like turn around. And then he said, and then when we were walking back to his house, he's like, bro, can I tell you something? I was like, sure. He's like, you promised not to get mad. I was like, yeah. He's like, I was watching. I was like, well, I wouldn't get mad. I just told you not to look.
When this happened, where exactly were you at?
In the corner.
In the corner of?
The room.
Of your schoolroom? Or was it a different room?
No,
or?
it was our classroom.
It's your classroom. And where was everybody?
They were all gone.
In a revelation that distresses everyone, the victim discloses that Brittany had been using the witness as a lookout.
Tell me what her dress looked like.
I can't remember that time. But the second time I remember it was black.
The second time? Was that the time in the car? Or do you mean?
No, that was the first time was the time in the car. And then, like, actually, I'm sorry, I messed up. That was the third time. The first time was the time in the car, then it was that talent show, and the second one was the second day of the talent show.
But these nauseating actions weren't only limited to school. Brittany often engaged in more abhorrent behavior outside.
How did you?
Again, y'all, there's more videos, man, but I'm not. I think there's like 8 or 9 videos, y'all. I can't get into all those things, man. It's just it gets worse and worse. They eventually arrested her. Let me see. Can I go to the last one? Let me see. Oops. Because there's one where like she literally gets arrested and stuff like that. I think this is it here.
Feel more comfortable, even though. Hey, Brittany, come on over here. Yeah. Did you?
Real quick before we even get into that, it's really a shame. It's a damn shame that these predators are running around here, just loose, willy-nilly, as if it ain't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, me personally, I just hate the fact that they're running around. First of all, there's so many of them here. Y'all don't understand, y'all. There's so many of them. And a lot of them choose to be in these types of fields. Why? Because they know for a fact it gets them closer to these damn children. These people are everywhere. These people could be your neighbors. It could be your friends, your family, your again, teacher, your babysitter. I've done videos of the other lady, I forgot her name, who was sleeping with her 11-year-old boy that she was babysitting and got pregnant by him. Again, they could be a babysitter. The goddamn people at Walmart. I don't know. My whole thing about it is y'all have to make sure that you do your due diligence. You pay attention to your children. You read. You go through your goddamn child's phone. Hell, I'm a 90s baby. We didn't even have a phone growing up, so so it wasn't even about all that. But hell yeah, you go through your goddamn child phone. Make sure everything gets backed up. So if your child was to delete something, you could still recover it. Hell, I would even say do pop-ins at the goddamn school. Where my child at? What's going on? What's happening? What y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Because you honestly and truthfully just never know. You never know. You never know. And again, this is why I'm terrified of having children, y'all. 30 years old, still ain't got no kids. I would love to. I mean, hell, one day. But yeah, I'm just terrified.
Or has a body cam on him as well, so just to make you feel more comfortable, even though.
And real quick, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I never understood why, first of all, women in particular do something like this as if they can't find a man. I prefer my dark skins, but she's a okay looking damn young lady. I can almost guarantee y'all, if she'd have threw that coochie on Instagram, on damn TikTok, OnlyFans, Patreon, Twitter, she'd have had dudes lined up trying to hit. That lets me know. That lets me know, more importantly, that she is, in fact, a predator. That lets me know because I can guarantee y'all, out of all the male teachers, hell, the principal is a male too. I wouldn't be surprised if the principal was trying to hit. She probably told all they ass, no, you too old. Nope, you can't do it. It's just craziness.
Okay, Brittany, come on over here. Yeah. Did you double lock? I didn't. I seen one on my feet. Okay. Brittany, I'm going to turn your wrist in here, okay?
No, we just want to make sure they don't pinch you.
Okay.
She agrees to a brief interview with the detective, her typical outgoing personality now replaced with a timid mask.
So I wanted you to explain, how this came to happen.
Can I read have an attorney?
You can. Is that what you want?
Fine.
All right.
I just don't know if I go traveling.
That's fine.
Will I be going home today?
No.
So will I be in jail? Do these type of things happen in public?
They don't have to be made public, but you've kind of been in the school industry long enough to know that when something happens at a school, letters end up having to go out and people ask questions.
Well, hypothetically speaking, what is a typical, consequence?
Listen to how she's trying to use that baby soft voice. This is a grown-ass woman, y'all, talking like she's 7 years old. What are the consequences? Am I going to go home today? I didn't know that I was doing something illegal. You sounding stupid as hell. And it pisses me off even more that a so-called professional, the cop or detective that's sitting across from her, is not reading the room and not seeing through this damn dumbass nonsense. Listen to how she's talking. Am I in trouble? Am I going to get who the hell talks this way, y'all?
I don't know. It varies. I can't give you. I know. I can't give you a black and white answer to that. They take a lot of things into consideration.
I never did anything.
So.
I'm sorry.
Don't cry now. Your ass wasn't crying when you was face down, ass up with a little 13-year-old boy while another boy damn was watching. Stop the cap. Stop the nonsense. Stop the BS. Lock her ass up and throw the goddamn key away. But guess what's going to happen, y'all? I say this in each and every video. Guess what's going to happen? She going to get in that goddamn courtroom and start to get the same thing she doing, put it on a goddamn performance in the courtroom, get the crown to the goddamn jury. I didn't know I was doing something wrong. I didn't know. Trying to play damn stupid. And the jury and the judge, 9 times out of 10, is going to fall for it. Oh, she just made a dumb mistake. It's okay. It's okay. Just let it go. Time served to get her out. No. Sentence her to the full extent of the law. But they ain't going to do that. Let a black man have did this. Lord Jesus Christ. Y'all think the damn jury would have gave me the same lenience they gonna give her? The same type of goddamn, oh, it's okay, he just made a mistake. Hell no. They gonna castrate my ass on camera.
That's okay.
What are the next steps?
The next step is basically you do go to jail tonight. I submit some paperwork.
I'm little. They're gonna tear me apart.
Well, if you have problems with somebody, you can voice that to somebody, okay?
The reality of the consequences she's about to face begins to finally settle in.
I am the best husband in the world.
Okay. What's that?
On July 12, 2019, Zamora entered a guilty plea to a Class 2 felony of sexual conduct with a minor, a Class 3 felony of attempted molestation of a child, and a Class 5 felony of public sexual indecency. She was sentenced to 20 years in the Department of Corrections in Arizona State Prison. She will be registered.
Good for her. Good for her. I'm little. They're gonna tear me apart. Girl, was you thinking about that when you was bent over from the like this? This the type of dumbass nonsense. And I want to know. Matter of fact, I might have to do an update on this video because I want to know what if the husband stayed. I want to know if the husband stayed. She was sentenced. He said, what he said? He said she was sentenced to 20 years or something like that, right? She'll probably get out in 5. This was in what did he say? I think he said this was in 2019, 2020. So yeah, about 5 years. Yeah. So I'll do an update. I'll do my due diligence. I'll start doing my research. Seeing what else I can see what I can find, all that good stuff. But it's just the nonsense never ceases, y'all. I am telling you. The husband should have been sentenced right along with her ass. Because I guarantee y'all the husband knew something. The husband had to have known something. Ain't no way. Protect these little girls from these men, though, y'all. Protect these little girls from these men. Because the men are the only predators. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her, cuz.